Welcome back to our channel. If you would have seen our previous videos, you would have noticed that while trying to explain some concept, I actually take real trades. Only thing is these trades were ad hoc in nature. Now I want to start a series where I take actual trades, but it would be based on some simple strategy. I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes a day executing this strategy. This would be a long only strategy and it will have some very simple rules. And also, I want to have a very simple execution. I'm still figuring out what would be the best time to execute this trade, whether it would be end of the day or at the open or some other time. I would look for stocks which had 3 consecutive positive closes. If in a day more than 3 or 4 stocks get shortlisted, then I might just shortlist a couple of them. So as you guessed, this is a long only strategy. The holding period for this strategy would be 5 to 7 days. At the end of 5 days, if the stock is giving negative return, then definitely I would close that. But let's say it's in positive, then I would look for another 2 days. So at the max 7 days and minimum 5 days of holding. And before 5 days I would exit only if there is a loss of more than 5%. Ideally, another stop loss strategy would be, if I enter today, then I would look at the low of yesterday and I keep that as also a stop loss. But right now I may not follow that, because that would make the strategy a little complicated. When I say complicated, what I mean is I may have to spend more time tracking the stock once the position is open, which I don't want to do right now. This strategy is not something I have invented. It's a very common strategy you can find in web. Usually they will do it for intraday trading or overnight trading. I want to personalize this strategy based on my risk and my comfort, and this whole series is for that. During this series I would try to discover what is the best stop loss, what is the best exit strategies. Hope this whole exercise would be useful for all of us and you guys would learn something from this. My initial aim is to run this series for at least a month's time, and if it's successful then I will continue another month. Let's see, I've not actually decided on this still. At any point of time I don't want to hold more than 8 positions, and also on daily basis this strategy has to be tracked. So you may have to exit some positions and you may have to enter some new position. As I mentioned earlier, I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes on this strategy on a daily basis. Let's begin our journey. Today is the day 1 of our strategy and we have shortlisted 2 stocks, Manappuram Finance and Wipro. Let us add these 2 stocks to our watch list. First we are adding Manappuram Finance to our watch list. Now we are adding Wipro. As you see, both Manappuram Finance and Wipro have been added to our watch list. As today is the first day and you guys are new to this strategy, let us look at chart of Manappuram Finance and Wipro. But from tomorrow, it's understood that we shortlisted the stocks. The reason behind that is they had three consecutive positive closes. If you see, it is a daily chart. If you see, last three closes has been positive for Manappuram Finance. Now let's check for Wipro. Here also you can see that the previous 3 days we see consecutive positive closes. The second candle is red. The reason is the close was lower than the open, but still that day's close was higher than the previous day close, which makes it a positive close. One more point is I want to keep the position size around 10 to 12,000 rupees. Now let's do some buying. The first we would buy Wipro, and this would be for delivery. We will buy 35 stocks, which makes the deal value around 10.3k, that is 10,300 rupees. Now let's buy Manappuram Finance. We are going to buy 80 quantities, which makes the deal value around 12,800. Now let's go to the portfolio window to see whether it's getting reflected there. You can see in the positions tab, both these positions are open and it's in the delivery mode. End of the day, this would actually move to the holdings tab. Now it's around 4:20 p.m. and the markets are closed. Let's check our positions status. We see that we're making some money here, and the positions are still getting reflected under positions tab. Tomorrow morning when we come back and check, you can see these two positions under holdings. This video is becoming pretty long now, so let's stop here. Have a nice day. Bye bye.